In part 3 of the play from pages 118 to 120. It takes place in the fall of 1863 in far west Texas in a slave cabin. The time of day is afternoon, and the runaway slaves are gathered on the porch. Penny brought with her a bag of seeds for the three runaways that are both tired and hungry from their travels. This introduces and emphasizes two themes, of unity and of freedom, and the various nuances that come with them. Unity is shown through Penny and Homer's willingness to help the runaways in spite of them being slaves themselves. Freedom, or the lack thereof, is shown through repetition, tone shifts, overall plot, and the ideas of what freedom means in the minds of those who lack it. Homer is played by Anthony, Penny is played by Chastity, Runaway 1 is played by Brianna, Runaway 2 is played by Prince, and Runaway 3 is played by Kendall. This scene was chosen because we wanted to portray the amount of mutual care that black people showed one another during slavery, and to give an example from the text that expresses the various nuances of the idea of freedom within the historical context of the play. The audience should look for tone shifts within the characters that indicate changes in the emotions that coincide with the plot. The audience should look for chemistry between the actors, as many of the attempts at romance between characters relied heavily on the actors during the spells, as well as their expressions. The audience should also look for historical allusions such as the Emancipation Proclamation, as well as the effects this had on the characters.
Patrols on the road. Sundown will be here soon.
There's still plenty of daylight and folks know I work for the missus. I can share some of this with you all. Missus won't miss a few handfuls, and don't worry, I was up at the house all day, but I didn't say or do nothing to give you away.
Okay.
We're grateful. We thank you.
When a good man thinks of us, he thinks of you.
Oh yeah, man, I can see. Right after.
What scratch and say?
It says everything.
Everything. Is that how you write it? Looks pretty.
Kiss. There's a yes in that no. Curled up inside somewhere. Kiss.
Tell me, what you think of my dream? I dreamed true about Hero's dog. That his dog returned to him in a woe, and months later, Mrs. heard the same news in a letter from her colonel.
That was something.
Skills like yours is a kind of reading. You're reading a page that ain't wrote yet.
You got value that would be better spent in a better place.
You think? Up at the house just now, there was a letter on the table. Opened up already. And Mrs. sitting in the kitchen, fighting back tears. I asked if the letter brought news. She looked up to the sky like she was praying, but no words.
Bad news. What'd she tell you?
At first, all she gave me was a look and big bags of seeds. Nothing else. She told me to get on back here, and I went on. I was a good span away when she comes running up after me. When I seen her running, I was wanting to run too. But not towards her, you know. She was yelling, so I thought it was one of her whipping moves. So my feet stayed rooted to the spot, figuring if there was blows coming, I'd take them and there, cause me running would just fan her fire, you know. She come up to me, face dripping with sweat, hair all which away, bending over double to catch her breath. Finally, she can speak. The words came quick.
Say.
Mumbling something about a proclamation or some such.
Proclamation?
What about? She was rambling. I couldn't make head or tail of it. War's still going on, she says. Proclamation, she says. Freedom, she says. And go.
Freedom?
And the clearest part hollered out, the colonel. He's dead, she said. He's free because he's dead.